Soccer Bytes on Arabed Television. I'm George and Shagun Ogbede still here. Shagun, now this will interest you. John Obi Mikel putting on the Red Devils jersey. In fact, he's put it on before, but it was quickly taken off him by, Mourinho back then. I guess that was 2006.
Yeah, I still have that picture in my mind of him in the United
And he looked good in it.
He looked brilliant in it.
Just look at it. Look at it. He looks good in it as well.
I tell you what. I mean, Mikel has won everything in the game.
Now let's drop the story. We hear there will be a shock move to land him in January. Mikel, in some of his press conferences, especially when he came to Nigeria, did say he would look at what January has for him, but we didn't think Manchester United.
Well, as I said, he's a player that's won everything in the game, but I always feel that his career would have taken a different trajectory if he had come to United, because for me, he would have played much further forward. He went to Chelsea, and Mourinho kind of converted him to Claude Makelele Part 2, and he's excelled. He's won Champions League,
he's
Europa
a successful
Cup.
Player.
He's won everything, FA Cup, League Cup, Europa Cup, AFCON, but I still feel Nigeria would have been benefited from a Mikel who had been more of a number 10 as he was at the under 20 tournament.
Okay, so let's picture this now. Where does he fit in the United squad?
Fit in? I think he'll play alongside Pogba.
Okay.
Maybe Mourinho, if this is true.
If it comes to fruition,
if it's true. But first things first, it will be hugely ironical because I spend most of my time bashing Mikel that, look, you are not playing regularly. You're not in the squad, and you're national team captain. You have to go to. But if he joins United, which I think it won't be bad at all.
I'm sure you bashed Mourinho too before he came to United, right?
A lot, regularly. And his shenanigans. We'll talk about him later as well.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a good move for both parties. I think he'll bring something different to United because there's some other. Mikel is a million times better than Fellaini. Obviously better than Morgan Schneidlin, better than Bastian Schweinsteiger, who, for me, has lost his legs and has had a fantastic player, won everything too. But unfortunately, we bought the overused, I would say fairly used. We bought
maybe it will be time for Mikel to play right now. Do you think he will be bought and he will be played?
Well, if he's bought, I think Mourinho will have a plan for him. Mourinho is a coach that knows him inside out. And if he has belief in him, then he'll play. Obviously, Conte doesn't have belief because he doesn't even get into the match day squad. So for me,
the other day he said Mikel was injured. I was like,
well, whatever.
This is the same Mikel that played for us.
The truth of the matter is that I'm a firm believer that there's something reading between the lines. I think there's some truth to it. They say there's no smoke with him. Although Mikel has come out to deny it and insulted the Nigerian sporting press to put saying that English is not our first language. And by the way, Mikel, English is my first language. And Gernot Ross speaks impeccable English,
That's
even
right.
if it's not his first language.
That's right.
I think there's some truth to that story about maybe he did pay a price for going to the Olympics. Because I watched Conte talking about Victor Moses, and what he said was, I watched Victor in pre-season training.
Okay.
And I saw what
he didn't want Mikel.
And Mikel wasn't in preseason training, so
That's right.
that's for me. That was like indicative of But whatever, whether it comes to Manchester United or not, Mikel for me should seek a move away from Chelsea.
Okay.
To pastures greener.
We hear Marseille of France, and then an unnamed Chinese club as well. Some of those jostling for Mikel. All right, so let's see how that one goes. John Obi Mikel to Manchester United.